Racist used to mean specifically bigotry by race, and now it just means anything that I don't like.
There's a reason that the left controls everything. The Republicans and the right are kind of the only group on earth who constantly tries to make themselves smaller. That there's all these purity tests. There's all who can be a conservative, who can. I'm like, just pretend you're, just for like a couple of years, pretend you're Democrats, do what they do.
It's just pretend.
Democrats do as they're told. They all get on the same page. They all vote together. They voted for an actual demented corpse.
Yep, and they were happy about it. They want to vote for him again.
They don't care.
So I wanted to present you with kind of my overall thesis of what I think can really fix political discourse. And I'll just throw it at you, and you give me your thoughts on where it could be better, or do you love it? Do you want to throw out the whole thing?
Ready for this?
So basically, my thesis is that there's two main things that have really gotten in the way of political discourse, discourse in general, but specifically political discourse. Being one being dogmatic thinking. You know, whether you believe that there's a man in the sky or you believe that a male can transform into a female, if you're not willing to question those beliefs, if you hold those as axiomatic, that's dogmatic, and we can't operate that way. So that's number one. And then two is semantic obfuscation, or it's sometimes people will call it linguistic creep, meaning changing the words, the meaning of words, or the way that we use words. The easiest example is racist. You know, racist used to mean specifically bigotry by race, and now it just means anything that I don't like.
It's racist.
Well, and Nazi, fascist, even less loaded terms than that. Just a word as simple as problematic. What does that mean when they say that? They have a meaning within their cult that they all recognize what that means. What does that actually mean, though?
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Yeah, and that's exactly semantic obfuscation. So shout out to C Therion here. It said, I don't think you're truly recognizing all the fractions of the left. Most leftist principles are not represented under the democratic. I can't fucking talk. Many in the left would not feel represented by the Democratic Party.
But I think they still ultimately vote for them.
Yeah, that's the problem, is that there might be talk online about, hey, I'm not going to support this thing, that thing. But at the end of the day, who's the fucking president? It's certainly not anybody that would be, if he wasn't in that position. Nobody on the left would like this random guy named Joe Biden who's racist and all this stuff. I mean,
they pretend to. Leftists constantly live in a perpetual land of make-believe.
Yeah, it's crazy. I
oh,
don't,
baby.
Yeah, that's my co-host Morty here. And guys, don't forget that every single super chat or donation comes with a treat for Morty.
Oh my God, super chat the man.
Right? We just said problematic still equates to they don't agree with me. Yeah, and so those are mainly the two things that I think are causing us to not be able to discuss things. Like we're allowed to have different opinions, but at the end of the day, America is supposed to work with a left and a right together, not just one.
I would add a third to that, which is a little bit what Chris said, that there is no disconnecting from politics. There's no avenue now where you can just be free from politics. It's in every show. It's in every movie. It's in sports. It's in what bathroom you go to is political. There's nothing now that is not a divisive political issue.
Yeah, and that's problematic in the sense that exactly like Chris was saying, we can't get away from it, and the people, and it would be good that we have people who are more engaged in politics, but because of the fact that it's just being forced in their face, and not that they're, I'm more interested in this. It's causing people to, just vote in ways that don't make sense.
And I'll be honest, I'm not immune from any sort of tribalism. I used to a couple years ago feel like, I just want everyone to get along, whatever. That changed for me a little bit when they segregated people and put people under house arrest.
Yeah, right. Hey, shout out to Zippy the Strange with the gifted membership. Thank you so much. And of course, that makes you the new sponsor of the stream. Thank you
Aw.
so much, brother. Yeah, so yeah, these two ideas, I think, and you know, as we we're saying, everything being forced upon everybody, it doesn't allow. Well, maybe it's more of the fact that it doesn't allow the voices of those who know what they're talking about to rise above the bullshit, because there's so much bullshit. You know, it's not that people shouldn't be allowed to voice their opinion, but if you don't really care, then shut up.
Yeah.
Instead of just parroting something that you heard from somebody else.
No, but everyone has their slogans. Everyone has their talking points to signal that they're part of the in-group.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed that clip, check out the full live stream link in the bio and catch me live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. See you there.